Hello, it's me, Meteorz, again with another battle. This one happens to be of the Unown. Now, we all know how powerful the Unown are, well, in groups. Like, for example, this guy gets teleported to another dimension by these guys. They somehow manage to convince Ash's mom that she's actually the mother of a little girl who lost both her parents by the Unown. Kinda sad. They also made a super hacked Fanfi that could one-hit KO an Onix with one rollout, because that's pretty epic. They somehow made a huge imaginary world that wherever this little girl thinks up, it becomes real. I mean, it can't even be stopped by any outside force except by its own imagination. That's pretty awesome, pretty epic, and I don't think that's actually really possible, but that's beside the point. But how powerful is just one Unown? Well, let's find out. This battle is not staged in any way. In fact, one battle I had that was staged didn't actually look as fake as this one does. Now, I decided to send out my Jolteon, and he sends out his Darkrai. I decide to substitute because every Darkrai I come across uses Dark Void, no exception here, so then I Agility, boost up my stats, and then he breaks my substitute with Spatial Rend, no surprise there. So then I substitute again, hoping he uses Dark Void again, and of course he does, thankfully, so then I Swagger it. I prefer Swagger to Thunder Wave because Swagger has 50% chance to confuse it and opposed to 25% chance to paralyze. And he uses Spatial Rend again to break my substitute once again. And I doubt he's going to use Dark Void a third time because, you know, he says my pattern already. But I substitute again because he's confused and I use a Citrus Berry. But he actually does use a Dark Void again, which is weird. So Baton passes over to my Ambipom. Ambipom has the same exact moveset as my Jolteon, except it knows Nasty Plot and opposed to Agility. He hurts himself, so that gives me a free Nasty Plot, and he also withdraws so I can switch over to Garchomp, which is good. Well, not really, but hopefully I'm swaggering it, so hopefully it attacks itself and not bother me with his attacks. And he actually hurts himself again, which gives me another Nasty Plot to do, thankfully. And then he actually decides to dig. I don't know who would seriously teach a Garchomp dig, but he did, I guess. So I Nasty Plotted again, and then he actually hurt himself trying to dig me, couldn't even pull that off correctly. So then he withdraws to Darkrai, which is good because I decide to go ahead and Baton Pass to the almighty Uber Unown. I'll let the music cue. Well, that's that. I hope you all enjoyed the battle. I wish it could have been better, but it seems every time I face a team of Ubers and manage to pull it off, they always disconnect, call me a hacker, or something else along those lines. Here's an example of one I saved. It's not edited, which you can tell by all the typos. If you're wondering what other Ubers I owned with Unown, several Giratinas, Darkrai's, Mewtwo, Mew, and I think Rayquaza. I also appreciate your help, Baba, for offering to stage an Uber sweep for me, but decided to go for the real deal instead. Thanks to everyone for watching. See ya.